Hey everyone, thanks for learning to play games. My name is Lance, and in today's video I'm going to be playing through a new game I got in, Super Snipers. This is a new one from Galen's Games. It is a 1 to 2 player game that takes roughly 20 to 40 minutes to play, and is a competitive head-to-head game where players are going to be battling their opponents, trying to snipe them, and whichever player is able to accomplish this 3 times first is going to be the winner of the game. Now in the game itself, there are a ton of different variants with this, so depending upon what kind of style you're looking for, if you want it to be more of a pressure cooker where you're going to be timed each round trying to complete things in a fast pace, you can do that, or you can have a more casual approach, or there's a number of different solo options as well. So if you don't have an opponent, as I don't, you can take on the AI and try to bring the AI down in a number of different ways, even playing against multiple AI opponents. So it just depends on what you're looking for with this one. So in this video, I'm going to be playing you through trying to take on one AI, and this is an easier AI, Jane, who I'm going to be challenging, so I'll see if I have what it takes to have the steady hands and bring her down. Now the goal in this is going to be trying to figure out where she's located and then isolating her, keeping the innocents isolated and away, and then zeroing in and targeting her and hopefully getting that kill shot before she's able to do the same to me. So in the video, I'll be doing that. And as always, if you find my videos helpful, if you like what I do, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe to my channel. It's one of the easiest ways you can support channels like mine so we can continue to grow, be able to produce this content. If you want to get notified anytime I'm dropping new videos, as I'm constantly dropping new teaching videos, playthroughs, crowdfunding videos, unboxings, and many others, hit that notification bell and that'll alert you whenever I drop new stuff. So let's go ahead and head to the table and we'll see how this one plays. So before getting into the game, there's a couple additional things that I have to handle for setup. So first off, I have to choose the location that I want my particular sniper to be at that my opponent is trying to find out where I'm at. So I have 2 misses and my location. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to place my character here in this number 1 slot, and then the 2 misses I'll place out here. Now for the AI, obviously I can't know where the AI is, so I'm going to go ahead and mix these tiles up and place them out randomly so that I do not know where the AI is hiding. From there, now the game itself is going to be played very similarly to the way you would play a head-to-head game. Each player is going to reveal 3 cards or 3 tiles to load their line of sight. And with these, I'm not going to be feeling these, I'm just moving some around to get at some of the different ones in here, but you can't spend too much time in here as you can't really know what you want or you're trying to pull. And then the AI is going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to place these off to the side for the AI. There's the AI's 3. All right, so the game itself is going to be broken down into a couple of different phases. So during the first part of this, we're trying to locate each other. So during the AI's turn, the AI is always going to start. It has its card here that's going to tell you what it does. So with the contract mode, this one is the locate phase, and you're going to take the next focus in the AI's line of sight and place it on top of the matching locate grid. So for the AI's turn, since it is the AI's turn right now, it's going to take the closest one in its line of sight, which is this tile here, and it's going to place it in the grid that matches the color of that tile. Now, if there isn't a grid out there, as you're going to see a little bit later in the video, then it's going to go to the next highest numbered grid, and each one of these grids has a number above it. Now, it doesn't matter where it's placed on there, as the AI is not trying to isolate anything as I am. It simply needs to have 2 tiles of the same color there to end that, or to basically finish that grid and reveal my marker to determine if my character is there. And that's basically what this is telling me. It says if the focus would go into a grid that has been revealed or removed, instead add it to the highest level grid that has less than 2 focus. If this is the second focus on the grid, reveal the hiding disc below. If it is a miss, draw and place 1 focus to the left of this card. If the hiding disc reveals the player, move on to the target phase. So as you can pretty much guess, during this locate phase, the AI has a very nice advantage and is going to probably progress through this pretty quickly. Where I need to, might take me a little bit more time because I actually have to isolate getting these different tiles all around these targets to be able to reveal the AI. So for me, it could take me a little bit longer. Now, one important note on here are these little focus icons. When I cover those up with one of the colors that's shown on there, for the example of this one, it would be either gray or purple, then I get to add a random tile to my surveillance, and that's going to be important for targeting. So if I can do some of that as well as be able to reveal the enemy's hide tile quickly, that can be a big advantage for me. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so now that the AI has gone, now it's going to go to my turn, and I have to place out my tile that again is closest to the left side on my line of sight. Okay, so with this one here, let's go ahead and start off here. I'm going to go ahead and place this here. Now, when placing a tile, I have to place it so that it is touching one of the edges. So it has to be a flat. I can rotate this any way I want to, but it has to touch an edge. And then from there, I do cover up that focus. So I'm going to get to draw a focus tile from here and place it in my surveillance. And that is my turn. So these will slide over. I'm going to reveal a new tile for my line of sight, and the AI is going to do the same. And we're going to progress to the next turn. So again, the AI is going to add that tile there and slide her tiles over, and then it's back to my turn. So again, I'm going to be adding a new tile here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one here so that I cover that up. So again, I'm going to add a tile to my surveillance. Oh. All right, sliding those over and revealing a new one for my location. And same with the AI. So I got fairly lucky with the AI. I got one of each of the colors to come out early. So that is a bonus because the AI is not knocking those out right away. So then it's back over to my turn. I have purple here. All right, how do I want to do this? I got all these long ones, unfortunately. All right, so I'm going to do, I think I'm going to, well, I could do that. No, I don't want to do that just yet. I guess I'll do that. So I'm going to add another one to my surveillance. Okay. And then again, I'm revealing. Okay. And same with this one. All right. So the AI, again, is going to add that second one there. So it's going to reveal, and it's a miss. So it's going to add a tile to the left side here. Okay, then it's back over to my turn, and I have this gold here. And do I want to do anything with that? Now, the other option I do have is a clear, which lets me discard this and slide those over, placing another one out, which might not be a terrible option here. All right, I'm going to go there with that. Keep working on this. All right, and then these are going to slide over. Oop, there goes one coming out of there, so that'll be my next one. And lots of lines for the AI. All right, so again, AI's turn. It's going to reveal this one. So another miss. So again, it's going to add another tile to the left side. And it's back to my turn with my next gold. All right, so I could do something like that. This would be ideal, but then I really want to be able to get that in there to cover that up. So I don't think that's the best option there. So I'm going to do that one there. So I'm almost done with that. But if I do that, I'm not going to be able to cover that up. So let's do that. Okay. So again, revealing a new tile. Okay. Same with the AI. All right, so the AI is going to add one. It cannot add it here, so it has to add it here, which is going to reveal my character. So at this point now, the AI is going to flip over to the contract mode for the targeting phase. So this says play the next focus in the AI's line of sight. If it is a match of a focus already in the target, place it on surveillance. Otherwise, place it in target. So this one is target zone 1, so it needs 4 surveillance and 3 targets. So on this side, it already has 2 in surveillance and it needs 3 in target. So anytime a target gets added that has the same shape, so for example, if I put this next round, the straight is going to go in there. Now, if there's another straight that comes out and is placed on this side, it's going to flip over to the surveillance side instead. And this is the easiest one out there for it, so my time is running out. I need to speed things up here. All right, so with that, it is my turn next. I am going to clear this one because this is just not going to do me any good. And then I draw a new one right away. Okay, and then this purple I'm going to take and I'm going to add that one here. So that is going to isolate that area. Even though there's an opening here, it's not, these 2 corners do block that. So I'm going to reveal. And I got lucky there as well. So I have found my opponent. And so I'm going to place that one, which is number 1, in my targeting grid. And then I add the innocents out there. So I have to isolate both of those and my target. I have to keep my target in here and isolate my target as well. Now there's a couple additional bonuses out there that I can potentially unlock and use throughout my turn. So I have recalibrate, concentrate, and exchange. All right, so on top of that, right away, when I place that out, I get to place all of my surveillance that I've accumulated throughout the game so far. So let's see here. What do I want to do with this? So I'm going to go ahead and do that one there to get my concentrate. So I'll flip that over. So I've unlocked concentrate now, and I'll go over what each one of these does in a minute here. Okay, so from there, let's do that as well. That gives me my recalibrate. And what do I do with that? So now that there's a gray out there, I have to connect this to that gray so that it touches. So I could do that. So I'm starting to close in on that there. And I think I'll do this. Okay. All right, so that takes care of all of that. And that is the end of my turn. So that is going to place these out. Now with my character, I do have temporal shift. This lets me do during my target phase. I may displace an innocent or a primary target by covering them with a time focus, which is the yellow, and then moving them into an empty square adjacent to the focus. So that could potentially be helpful depending upon what things look like. And so from there, it's going to, again, I got my opponent has to reveal. Okay, so now the AI is going to add it to the target area. So since there isn't a straight one there, it will stay in the target. Otherwise, again, it would have shifted over to surveillance. All right, so now it is back to me to go. So I'm going to be placing out this purple one here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and isolate there. So that innocent has been isolated. So that one will be taken off. Oh, and I did want to go over those bonuses because I can use those at any time. So I'll go ahead and go over those real quick. So with concentrates, I'll cover that one first. You may start a new chain with any one focus type. So normally when I add this next purple, for example, I could do the concentrate, and that would allow me to start placing this anywhere else on the grid, and that doesn't have to be connected to another purple. So I could actually have 2 lines of purple going at once, which can be helpful as, you know, trying to, again, isolate those things. The other one I have right now is recalibrate. So this one I have a choice. I can either move and replace a focus on the target grid. So this one would let me remove and replace it, or I can take any focus from my opponent's line of sight and place it in the front of my line of sight, potentially using it. So that could be really important if my opponent has one that's really good for me, or in the situation with the AI, if I notice that the AI might have one that is going to hurt me overall or potentially get the win, I could potentially do that to gain that. So I'll have to keep an eye out on that. All right. And so that is everything there. And I place that one down there. So that is my turn. And so it is a new round. So the AI, again, is going to add that one there and slide those over. And then it's my turn. So I have this purple here. So I could keep going and get that one as well. Slowly closing in on them, and that would get me exchange right away. So I think I'm okay there. And that one would let me switch those out. Okay, I really need an L hook to finish that last guy off, and then I need something down here. Okay, so from there, let's go ahead and add a new one. Okay, so there's my L hook that I could really use, but it's in the wrong spot. So, all right, so the AI is going to add one over there. Slide those over, and then it's my turn. This gray isn't really going to help me. So I'm going to use the exchange to flip that over and gain this one. So I have to be careful because I have to be able to place the bullet down as well. All right, so I think I'm going to do that. So I'm almost there. I need to, again, still need to cover that innocent. All right, and again with the AI, it needs 4 surveillance, so it's got 2 in there, and 3 in targeting. So it already has the 3 targeting, so it just needs 2 more in surveillance. It's going to pick up 1 here. Ooh. We gotta hurry it up here. This is gonna be close. All right. And then it's gonna place 1 out. Okay. Ooh. All right, so then it's gonna do its thing. So that's its 3rd in surveillance. It just needs 1 more. So I can place that one down, because it's gonna take its one over there, and it doesn't have one of those yet. So I'm okay there. So it's gonna, I think I might get this by 1 turn. Okay, so there's that. So I have my target isolated. I just need the innocent to be isolated, which I have that, which isn't gonna, well, let's see here. I do have the new chain. Okay, that'll work. Okay. So then it's going to add 1 over here. All right, it's going to do its thing. So again, that doesn't line up. And then it's back over to my turn. I have to place this where it touches, but I'm going to go ahead and use my concentrate, which again lets me, I may start a chain with, oh, You may start a new chain with any one focus type. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Instead of placing this yet, I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's what I wanted to do. So I'm going to start a new chain, and I'll place that purple there, which again isolates that innocence as well. And then because of that, all of my innocence is isolated and my target is isolated within its area. I get to place the bullet out, which lays my target down, and then I place the bullet on top of him. So I was able to find and shoot Jane just before she got it, because during her next turn, she was going to be able to place this, which matches that, which kicks it back over to here, which would have been that 4 surveillance she needed. So she was 1 turn away from getting me on that one. All right, so what that means then is that I'm going to go ahead and give her one of my bullets, so that's going to count as 1 kill for her, or 1 death. I get to flip over my tactical advance. The location that I am on will be eliminated and removed, and I also have to discard 1 of my misses. And then Jane will gather up all of her tokens. And add those back to the bag, and I'll do the same thing with all of my tokens. My bullet goes back in here, and all of these get reset. So I won't have my reserve anymore or my recalibrates. Let me make sure I got everything here. So the winner removes the hiding location. I remove a miss, and I got my technical advantage. Loser takes the damage. Okay. She's going to get her adrenaline ability. So this card flips over, increase the target level by 1 when the eye gains artificial intelligence. All right, so multiple perspectives. If either of the target or surveillance are complete, active environment focus are instantly added to the incomplete side. So this is going to help her speed things up, with that purple being able to be placed on either side, whichever side needs it. So that's definitely not good. All right, so then this goes away. And these are going to be mixed back up. She's going to place hers out first. Okay. All right, then I have to do the same for mine. Oh, oop, forgot to put these away too. All right, I am going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go there with mine. We'll see how that goes. All right, so this flips back over to locate side. All right, so at this point, I've reset everything. I'm ready to start a new round. We'll deploy our focus, and we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and play this round off camera, and then we'll be back in a little bit to see how things are going, and maybe even be in the final round if I'm able to snipe her again before she's able to get me. All right, so moving back into things, I was able to bring her down again and get that kill shot. She had a couple more. She had her surveillance side done, but she was still working on her targeting side. So things were going to speed up there, but I was able to take her down, but she has got me isolated. It's going to be super quick for her to get back into that targeting phase and really start zeroing in on me. So this one's going to be a little bit closer, I have a feeling, but maybe I will be able to get a clean sweep here and to get that shot again. So we'll see how long it takes me to find her, and we'll see how this goes. So, and last time she was in location 3, so it took me a little bit to isolate the 3 innocents there as well. So we'll see how this goes. All right, this could be the final round here. All right, there's that, this, and one more. Oop. Back in the bag with you. All right, and then on her side, she has all right, so that is hers. All right, so she's going to start off by placing that there. So she's only got one more to find me, And then it's my turn. So let's go ahead and start off right away with that. So that's going to give me a focus. Okay. And then new tile for my side and for her side. Okay. So then she's going to add that second tile, which again reveals where I'm at. Flips this over. So this is location 2. And because of her adrenaline, she is 1 target level higher, so it's counting it as 3. So she needs 5 surveillance and 4 on the target side. So it's going to take her a little while, but that's good. I need a little bit of time here to hopefully track her down. All right, then I'm going to place mine, and I'm going to go ahead and do that one there so I can gain another focus. Okay, and then new tiles. One for her. Okay. All right, so her turn. She's going to add 1 to the targeting side. I'm just going to slide that over a little bit. And my turn, I can either... I'm going to keep working on that one there, so that's going to give me another focus. Okay. And then tiles. Okay. And on her side. Ooh. That's not good. So it's her second on targeting, and then mine. All right, I'll do that one there. That's going to give me a focus on that side. Oh, lots and lots of that. Okay, and on her side. Okay, so first off, she's got that one, and then from my side, I think I'm going to keep working on that focus because that really does help. Wow, that is a lot of gray. Okay, and there's that. And then on her side. Okay, so for that is going to match this one. So that is going to go over to surveillance. And then it's back over to me. So on my side, I'm going to go ahead and do this, which isolates that one. And I found her. Oh man, I got lucky there. All right, so she is at location 2. And that's quite amusing as she's been at each one of the locations once now. All right, so that's all of that. And now I get to place out all of this. All right, so the question is, how do I want to do this? So let's go ahead and start off there. That gives me my recalibrate. And I only have 1 of those. So I could do something like that, or like this. Might be good to give me my concentrate. All right, and then I do have these, so I could do that. Do this. I could do that, which will lock down that innocence. All right. And then this. And she's got that one. All right. Now it's her turn. She's going to put that there. And I'm at level 2, so it's level 3. So 5 surveillance, 4 targeting. All right. So now that she has 4 in the target, her ability kicks in now. So environments will always go to the side that is not complete. So even though there are no long ones here yet, because this is environmental, it's going to kick right over here because of her ability now. So that's going to speed stuff up as well. So my concentrate is what lets me start a new chain. So I could do that right away. I think that's what I will do. Because then I could do... I pretty much have to do that. So I cover up the exchange. I've almost got that one isolated. The question is, I could use my ability to push it, but I need to isolate it away from him too. So yeah, I think that's probably my best choice. And then the next one, I pretty much have to go here. That almost has got it. Okay, so I'm a couple of turns away potentially. Unless I pull something really good here. Nope. Not helpful. Okay. All right, so this is going to kick over here for her turn. And then for my turn, I have this. So I pretty much have to do that. So that'll isolate the second innocence. Actually, that worked out really well because that does block that off, which means that I get my kill shot as well. And that is the third. Kapow! Well, I was able to take Jane down without too much trouble, but she is an easy AI, so I was expecting to not have too much trouble with this, but I had a great time with this one, and I'm definitely pumped to go at it and try a harder AI to see if I can take that one down, or potentially multiple AIs. That could be really entertaining as well. I hope you found the video helpful in learning a little bit more about super snipers. Let me know in the comments down below if you noticed if I did anything wrong, or if there was other strategies that you might employ to make the game a little easier for you as well. I love hearing from you and starting a conversation down below. And until next time, I'll see you later.